Bad news, there's zero oil in it. Good news, there's zero oil in it. So hopefully we put some oil in it. We put some oil in it and it quits knocking so fast.
Always smell it.
Where's the battery go?
We found it.
All right, what's going on, guys? I'm Devin. That's John. That's Scott. That's Nathan. We are in a 2001 Jeep Wrangler right now, driving towards North Carolina.
We have 7 hours and 33 minutes left. We've been on the road for an hour or so. My back already hurts. So the premise of this video is something we've wanted to do for a long time. We've always talked about it. Basically driving a vehicle somewhere and having no way home. I mean, we've been hanging out forever and we've always talked about driving somewhere and trying to find cars while we're there. So we set a budget of $3,000. We've got some stuff lined up. Who knows how it's gonna go.
We have 4 dudes and some pepperoni rolls and some monsters, and we're trying to make it to North Carolina.
Devin's got his first stop at like 1:30 in the morning.
I'm excited for you guys to see my car. It is very interesting. These guys aren't allowed to know, so I can't say it.
Yeah. Well, if you'd like to know, it's a beautiful sunny 75 degrees, no rain in sight.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better day to be driving this Wrangler.
Actually, I lied, it's gonna rain tonight. Our arrival time at Devin's car is 1:13 a.m.
Luckily, I did already ask him if the headlights work, because I knew we'd be picking up in the night.
I didn't ask many questions about my car. All I know is the guy said he drives it every day. So Scott is also buying a vehicle. He's working on that now. Some are a little more prepared than others. But yeah, we're gonna go down there and see what kind of cars we can get to drive back. We really only have Friday to buy a car. If we try to buy a car Saturday, that's gonna be pushing it.
We've got a rack on the back of the Jeep with a bunch of tools in it, in case we need them. A lot of duct tape, a lot of zip ties, and a few other essentials. Look at this guy.
Keep in mind that if we don't find cars, we have no way back.
How you feeling?
My legs are numb.
I know, my right knee hurts really bad. Mountain Dilk. So what, 250 miles in the Jeep? What do you think?
I think we were about to fill this puppy up with diesel.
Did you?
Look at our pump, dude.
That's just on and off road diesel.
This one's got
All right, what do we got?
We got 14.91 gallons.
And we are at 99,990.
It's my turn.
Little cockpit view. Update, dude sold the car. I was gonna go look at it 3 tomorrow, so I'm back to square one, trying to find people to buy cars from.
I also got ghosted. However, I have a backup. So
My man Chris is still rock solid. We're good to go.
It's only 10:24, the night is still young. I can still find a car to buy. She just turned over 100,000 miles. She's doing fantastic.
Our luggage is looking
We
good.
still got all our tools.
but in the process, we lost a gas cap.
Oh no, you
Did I not put it back on? Dang, I knew it. I was like, yeah, that must have left.
All right.
So there were some guys on motorcycles that came up and they were riding really close, and I looked out and I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah, dude, we barely got out of there.
We are 5 minutes away from Devin's new car. How do you feel?
Really excited. Pumped up. It's like right through those trees right there. All right, we are pulling up into the neighborhood. John and Scott both have their eyes closed so they don't get a sneak peek at what's going on. My friend Chris with the car says he's outside, so we're looking around now. He's gonna be up around the next corner. Once I see the car, I'm gonna back the Jeep back up so that the guys can't see what's going on. Looks like there's a big fence up here we're gonna be able to hide behind anyway. As soon as we're good to go, we'll give them a little bit of a head start to get ahead of us, and then we'll be following them to the beach house. So you get there. Okay. Got it. So it's 1:45 in the morning. We're walking through a random neighborhood that I've definitely never been in before. I have $3,000 cash, so we're gonna try not to get robbed on the way here, but this doesn't look like these people probably think we're robbing them. We are about 5 houses down from our new whip. I'm excited to show you guys. It is sweet. Our seller's name is Chris, super nice guy. We've had a few conversations. We're trying not to make too much of a disturbance in his neighborhood, but I hope we get out of here without making anybody too mad. Ruffle some feathers. But yeah, man, this is too fancy for me. It makes me nervous. Oh, there she is, off in the distance. That's so cool. Chris?
How you doing?
So here she is, right?
Yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
They may not be able to see her, but they'll hear her.
Oh, is that tint?
Yes. It's not perfect. It was pretty
It is. It is thick. I appreciate you, staying up for one.
I was excited. So.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Depending on the tune with the warm weather, I don't know how to drive right now. It may start to choke, or it may start to start.
Yeah, well, I do a lot of stuff with carburetors, so I hope I can get her tuned in a little bit better. So it's pretty loud then?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not a problem for us.
I mean, they have to. Most of the neighbors know that I'm military, so like if I get called out at night, I'm gone. Like I might leave in the morning. You
I'm not
know.
going to fire it up. I mean, if you tell me it shifts good,
Yeah, it shifts good.
clutch is good,
Yep.
runs good.
Yeah,
That's
I've
good
never
enough
had
for
any
me.
issues
I
with
trust
clutch.
you. You've been very, very forward with us so far, so I don't need to do any of that stuff. I'm just going to fire it up and get it out of here. What a cool car! Look at this thing. Look at the front of it. It's got that like classic Chevy look. Just itty bitty living space. So we just got down here to Chris's place. We checked out the car. The car's better than we could have imagined. Such a sweet truck. So we're gonna head out, let him get to bed because it is almost 2 a.m. now, and he was nice enough to stay up for us and let us get a hold of this thing. So we're gonna get in the truck and call the guys, tell them we got the truck and we're on our way, and then they can head out ahead of us, and hopefully they don't have to turn around and come get us. Thanks, Chris.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, man.
My pleasure.
All right, there's where the key goes. All right, cool. We got a brake, clutch. Oh, that's a heavy clutch. Sick. Headlights. Oh, we got lights. Here we go. Oh, good. Please have wipers. Nice. Bye, Chris.
Yo, what's up?
We're on our way out of the neighborhood with the vehicle now, so you guys can start heading out.
I'm tracking Nathan's phone, so we're watching you guys.
How far ahead are you?
How far ahead are we?
This thing seems to be running pretty good, so don't worry about us too much. We're gonna get GPS set up, and on the way here, we're just trying to figure out how this thing works. But I do have most lights, it looks like, so we're gonna be okay.
All right, very cool.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
safe travels. Later.
Oh man, I love it already. We're gonna find out what his ears got, man. Do you hear that engine carrying on up there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that's a little bit of spark knock. Oh. Come on, baby. Don't start already. We got a long way to go to be acting like that.
2 a.m. 3-hour trip in a rod knocking old Chevy.
She's got it. Come on, girl, come back out of that. Let's go. Got it. Clear up. There you go. Come on.
There we go. Oh.
Just get me to the top of this hill, at least. Come on. You can do it. No, we just met. We are in the middle of nowhere, brother. I don't know if we're running out of fuel. We're gonna make it. I think we're starving for fuel, and I'm not sure why. You see a fuel station here? That is
an ammunition supply point.
okay. Let's get out of here then. She's back. She's back with us. If I demand enough fuel out of it, it keeps fuel starving. We're clearing the bowls of fuel in the carburetor, and then it's just not supplying enough fuel from the tank. We're gonna have to find out why, hopefully at this next gas station, but we've got mad knock going on. We need to get something in that oil quick. Get that viscosity up a little bit. This thing's running fantastic besides the fuel starve. And a little bit of rod knock, not a lot, okay. That sounded very Trump.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Just a little bit of rod knock.
Just a little bit. It's only a little bit.
Not more than we can handle.
A small amount of rod knock. But overall, beautiful cars.
In terms of rod knock, we think we have the best. Alright, we are pulling into a station, which makes me happy. Hopefully they're full service and open so that we can try to pick up some type of use for this thing. Made to the gas station. Alright, let's take a look under the hood, huh? How do you pop the hood?
That is a good question. I assume that's it?
That's the parking brake. Nope. 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 I don't see it. Is it you? No, it's not you. Sometimes they're way up under here.
I'll go check inside one more time. Oh! Got it!
Oh, no way, it's a backwards. That's sick. Auto locking. Doesn't smell good. What are you, a fuel pressure regulator? You're probably the reason we're running out of fuel. We're on 1.5. Let's take that to cool 2. We have so many spark plugs. Why do we have so many spark plugs and no spark plug wires on our spark plugs? Are they plugging holes? They are. They're plugging the emissions holes. Do you see a dipstick? Do we even have one? Can a brother get a dipstick?
Oh, there's a dipstick.
Oh, it's way down there.
Way down
So
there.
I found the dipstick first try. Okay. Okay.
Let's say give it a...
Well, here's the deal. Bad news, there's 0 oil in it. Good news, there's 0 oil in it. So hopefully we put some oil in it. We put some oil in it and it quits knocking so fast. Let's go ask the clerk the thickest thing she's got. Hopefully it's not her.
So first issue of the night, got a call from Devin and Nathan. They were at a gas station with no fuel and no oil.
So we're gonna need some of that.
Did he buy any extra oil for the 3-hour trip?
For the viewers who don't know Devin personally, he looked at the price of the oil at the gas station and said, I can get it cheaper at AutoZone tomorrow. He knows AutoZone's oil prices, and he said, no, I'm just getting by. Guarantee it, he did not buy $1 more of oil than he needed.
We don't need Magnum. That seems expensive. Never overheated. Let's go with this expensive gas station oil. I think that's gonna be enough to get us out of here. Fuel system cleaner probably would be a good idea. It's $18.
It only needs what it needs. And our ETA for the place we're sleeping tonight, you can see here, 4:50 a.m. We have to leave at 6:50 a.m. to go get our next car.
I mean, please, just be the right key for this thing. Ooh, man. Does it just come off? Is it just sitting there? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What a... Oh no.
There's no way.
Oh no. That's not the right key for that. You continue to look for that key. I'm gonna put some oil on it and pretend this isn't happening. We're gonna try to take the filler neck loose and fill it from around the actual metal filler neck. I've put probably 4 quarts of oil in it so far. Oh, no, I split some. I mean, if we get gas in this thing, right? We get down the road and there's no knock, we win. I'll buy as many. Dude, just starting to be on the dipstick. I've already put half of that Lucas in there, which is quite a bit. All right, we're starting to, we thickened her up a bunch already. There was just no oil in it at all. So, all right, very cool. So, what we're doing now, as soon as I can get it out of here so you can see it, this is the clamp that holds the fuel tank hose to the filler neck. I'm gonna take that loose and I'm gonna fill it through here into the tank as much as we can.
Want to know yourself better? Scan this QR code to find out your personality type. Dr. Laura Berman
Not a
says
problem.
understanding your Skittles sour gummies and Skittles wild berry gummies. Squish the rainbow.
That is the biggest cockroach
Taste the
I've ever seen
rainbow.
in my
Head
life
inside
behind
and
me.
grab a pack to share and enjoy.
Brother.
Dude, for real, I'm about to soak you with fuel.
Oh, there's another.
Really?
Yeah, just run under the thing.
Can't you see we're already in distress?
Grab a high-Q bath inside now.
What time is it, Nathan?
2:43.
We are full.
So what did she do?
Have some.
She opened her own bookstore, of course. You and me both in NYC.
Thank you, Circle K. Honest. Appreciate you. Oh, fuel gauge works. So that's good to know for the way home. All right, some problems arose, but we improvised and we overcame. We're back on the road. Okay, status update. We are about 15 to 20 miles away from the Circle K. We've been running now 65, 70 miles an hour. We turned up the fuel pressure regulator. We filled it up with some fuel system cleaner. We added Lucas and some oil to the engine, and we are running a whole lot smoother. We're definitely not out of the woods. The engine still doesn't sound fantastic. It's got some pretty gnarly oil leaks. It's got a lot of blow-by, judging by how much oil is coming out of that oil cap just running down the road. So she's pretty tired either way. But we're gonna limp this thing another 150 miles back to the place we're staying, and then 500 miles home. So it'll be a good time.
5 a.m. and she made it. Fantastic.
Good morning. It is, what time?
7:23.
7:23 in the morning. We made it there last night at about 5:45, so we got plenty of sleep. We're on our way now to car number 2. Car number 1 was successful. It was interesting, but we got it back. So we're going straight.
Yep, we're on this for 17 miles.
Okay. I was trying to get fuel in that thing last night, and I'm like kind of really sitting on the ground trying to get that filler neck loose,
Yeah.
and there was cockroaches everywhere. Monster cockroaches.
Like on the ground or
on the ground, just scurrying
They
around.
were like attacking his feet.
Yeah, and I couldn't get away. They were following me.
Gross.
I'm not even kidding, dude. They were attacking.
They found a new mom. All right, so I bought my car. Unfortunately, I didn't get to film it. The guy had to get to work, and he was super nice. Everything went really well, which is good because Devin just dropped me off in the street and I ran up the hill to the BMV to meet him. It was kind of a fast transaction. It went really well. The car was as descripted, which is hard to find on Facebook Marketplace. Everything he said about the car in the listing was true. No surprises. This thing's exactly what I expected, so I'm super happy with that. And I think for $3,000, it is a fantastic buy. I am super excited to drive this thing 12 hours home. Right now, I have a 2.5-hour drive back to where we're staying, but so far so good. This thing's driving fantastic. I'm super confident in it, and I'm excited to see what the other guys get. Knowing them, They're probably not gonna cruise on the highway as nice as this thing does.
I really wish there was something I could do to help you.
Oh, well, you got a gas cap.
I bought a gas cap, yeah. So do you know the way back, or because is your phone gonna die?
So what had happened was my phone died a lot faster than I expected it to.
All right, I will give you a phone charger for...
I'll tell you what, I'll trade you one thing. My car has cruise control. It does work. You can have it for 4 hours tomorrow.
4 hours tomorrow?
If I can get a phone charger now.
You don't know what you're signing up for, but I'll take that deal.
Because I am on 4% right now, and I have no idea how to get back.
All right, I'll do that a deal.
So, we are here, and this is a notary. So we are meeting the guy with my car here, supposedly. And if all goes well, I buy it, notarize the title, get online, get a temp tag, tell Devin so he can head back, and then we head back shortly after. So that's the plan. We've been driving and not eating, and something smells really freaking good right here. I don't know where it's coming from, but after this car deal, I'm thinking we need to figure out where the smell is coming from and eat some food. Okay, so we figured out where the smell was coming from, and it's these guys right here.
Yes.
So what do we have to eat?
Okay. First off, my name is Pastor Manuel Williams.
I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you, DJ.
Nice to meet you.
Night out with church still. We're having house business. And over here, I always like to use glove and sanitize. Make sure I sanitize my hand and everything. You know, I don't like to mess with my food without having my gloves on. Also, we're having barbecue chicken, barbecue rib, barbecue turkey. And this is the last batch here that's on the grill here. And the rest of them on the inside. If you want to, I can take you on the inside and let you see what we have on the inside also. We have a table block so no one can come in there. We always hand them the food through there. We have barbecue ribs here. 2 pairs of barbecue ribs. They are delicious. They smell good. They are good. And right here, we have our barbecue chicken. We have 2 pans here. 2 pans of chicken. And you come here, we have our barbecue turkey. We have our string beans. Here, they're still warm and cooking. And also we have our potato salad. So that's what we have here in Smithfield. We do it every quarter of the month. So we've been a blessing, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
There's 50.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Y'all be blessed and come around and see us again.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Nice thank you.
You too.
Okay, so we're all done at the notary. We just purchased ourselves a 1988 Mitsubishi Mighty Max. We got a little bit of a carburetor issue. It's running really rich, and you pull the vacuum line off and it smooths out. So that tells me that this carburetor probably needs adjustment. There's a lot of new parts, so obviously they took care of it. So like before we hit the road, it runs okay and gets up to speed, but if you push down on the throttle too much, it'll start to spit and sputter. So I'm gonna see if I can get that ironed out real quick before we go get Nathan's car. So we're here at AutoZone. We made it. It's running a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up one of these. It's an air filter, if they have one, and some carburetor cleaner. And then we're gonna stop and get gas, and then we're heading up to get Nathan's BMW. Final car. Hey, what's up everybody? Scotty here in the 1988 Mitsubishi Mighty Max pickup truck that I got under budget. Why, you might ask, did I get it under budget? Well, let me tell you. It ran like dog poop. Wouldn't go over 40 miles an hour, bucking and stuttering, hesitating. So when I was under the hood, I saw that there were some vacuum lines that had been unplugged. And I plugged a couple vacuum lines in. I adjusted the mixture of the carburetor, and we were just up to 60 miles an hour cruising. And if I average 55 going home tomorrow, I'll be happier than a pig in shit. Mitsubishi Mighty Max, get us home. The Mighty Max was mighty and got us here in maximum time because it broke down twice. everybody. So this is my pick. This is something that I've been looking for a long time. It is a 1988 Mitsubishi Mighty Max. Got 116 horsepower, 5-speed manual transmission. It's about 25 miles to the gallon. This is a rock solid truck, something that you wouldn't find up in our area. So the frame's super good, the body panels are all super good. It has 147,000 miles on it, and it runs like a top. Just after a couple repairs we had to do yesterday, aftermarket hubcaps, no extra charge, and I came in $200 under budget. Trailer hitch, working tailgate, extra air filter in case you might need it. Who needs filtered air, right? 2-liter inline 4, 116 horsepower. New battery, timing belt was done, and the clutch was done before I got the truck. So, in theory, she should be perfect for the drive home.
Now, what I have got here today is a 2006 G35. Infinity, first name in luxury. I mean, Nissan, most reliable thing in the world. 12 hours, no problem. Heated seats, air conditioning works. I mean, don't know what these guys are thinking, but we're gonna be rolling in style today. So, a couple key features: 280 horsepower, 3.5 liter V6. Power adjustable seats. We've got rear wheel drive. We've got cruise control. We've got, what's he have? See, that's where you go wrong. 12 hours. I shift one time. I'm gonna leave this parking lot. I'm gonna put it in drive and we're rolling. He's gonna be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back.
At least mine's not an R-Type. Look at all this damage on this side.
Hey, we're filming over here. This side of the car, this side of the car. So this thing I think is gonna be a shoo-in. I mean, it's a real GT car. It's 12 hours, it's what you want. I mean, I think $3,000, this is the most car you're gonna get for your money. It's just fantastic. A couple key features. What are the key features? We've got lumbar for when my back gets sore. It's got heated seats for when my butt gets sore. It's just fantastic. It's perfect. We've got forged wheels.
It's extra forged. They forged it against the curb, so it made it stronger. Yeah,
let's take a look at Scott's truck.
Roll both the windows down. Yeah, when you're done that, get a shot at how he's missing his turn signal light over there.
That's gonna rattle. That's gonna fall off.
What are you talking about? This thing is rock solid.
Woo!
All right, the tires aren't the best.
Good thing it's not supposed to rain.
I admit it, the tires aren't the best.
Is that your one fault?
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. I could go to Sam's Club right now and still beat you home.
All right. What do you think Devin got?
I think he got something American.
Old
American.
My guess was old American. I'm guessing big block and turbo 400 trans was my original guess. And I kind of started thinking maybe a Ranchero. I'm really voting on Ranchero.
That's a solid guess.
Yeah.
He likes those big ugly cars.
But it's gonna be huge, whatever it is. I get it's a boat.
I mean, love's kind of a strong word.
You know we're driving these things home, right?
Yes.
The challenge was $3,000.
And there's gonna be people seeing us drive them.
And drive it home. Not $3,000 and leave it in North Carolina.
So you want,
Look at this thing,
you
dude.
want somebody to see you in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. They don't call it love for nothing.
We're gonna be giving this thing a lot of love on the side of the road.
Oh yeah. This thing gets love, gives you love.
So
I'm glad I got this side because this is the good side.
Oh, okay. We have a good side?
This is our good side, yeah.
Well, at least you get points for spending less than $3,000.
Right? Like half, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're prestigious. There's a tax.
Are they?
Yeah, they're prestigious. There's a tax. They're not easy to find. So yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit. It was within budget.
How much within budget?
Within budget. Like, just within budget.
What, 2,200?
You went whole budget on this.
No. If I hope I don't have to buy any parts because I have $3,000.
$3,000.
Yeah, man.
And I see you already did the infamous 5-lug swap.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's 6 lug 5 nut swap.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Weight reduction.
Well,
it's
it's been tested. I was driving and there was a little bit of vibration, so I started moving
Yes.
lug nuts around until it was gone.
Yes, naturally.
Yes.
Is this paint?
No. No. That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
No.
So what do we got here? What's even in these things?
It's in a Isuzu. Yeah, grab up there and pop the hood for me.
You need a hand?
Yeah. Can you find the lever?
Just like 3 people thing. Both of you guys.
The hood opens the right way. The correct way.
Yes, yeah, they were copying Brits with this one, I see.
Yes. Well, this is Japanese heritage.
Is it?
Isuzu made it.
Here, let me
So,
check. Let me check
like
the
their-
oil.
Yeah.
Like their Datsuns. It does have a little bit of an oil consumption issue, but that's okay.
Is it like how much?
Just a little.
A little bit?
Yeah, just a little. I mean,
Is it consuming it, or is it all down right there on the intake?
a little both, I guess.
So, we've got 12 hours, 700 miles to go. We're about to take off here.
Well, hold on. We didn't. Did we want to say anything about my car?
About what?
My car? It's a. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a 1991. It's a VO. Hey, come on, guys, dude. It's cool. It's a cool car. Yeah, come on. Hey, wait a minute. It's a cool car.
So it's the morning after we bought all the cars, getting them ready for the 12-hour road trip back. What's John doing?
Oh, nothing.
What do you got?
No, I'm just adding some stuff to it.
What are you adding?
I'm adding more power outlets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this is.
Where's the original one?
It didn't come with them. Cigarette lighters? No, people who drive Infinities don't smoke. Smoking's bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a classy
Yeah.
person. Also, do you
They already got diagnosed with their COPD.
Do you happen to know the fuse box diagram for a G35?
Not off the top of my head. What a nice car. So does it come with a chairlift? Where do they put the chairlift? I do like the wheels.
The wheels aren't bad, right?
The wheels are great. Let's take a look at Scott's wheels. Whoo! I mean, wow. Those are nice. So when did you do the 5-lug swap?
On the way back from getting the truck.
Oh yeah, because these are 6-lug, right?
Yeah, originally.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to find wheels for 5-lug.
You take 1,500.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey. I'm just wiring some stuff in.
What are you...
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Is that? Oh, you're just topping off the oil.
Topping off the compression.
Topping off the oil, huh?
Yeah.
Is that oil? Is that just
This is
530
regular
in
oil.
there or
This is
something?
530. I like to keep it in here so that I don't lose it. It's light, easy to see.
Yeah, I bet.
But we are topped off with oil. That's the current level. Let's see after the first fuel up how much she's burnt.
Oh, this is. Oh, this is the 7 spark plug engine. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know how
That's really cool.
You know how airplanes have redundancy spark plugs so that you don't get stranded anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what that is. If you ever have an issue, you can just
hot swap.
pop that off. It's a little oily. You can
makes
pop
sense.
that off and then pop it there.
Yeah, 7 spark plugs. That's really cool. It's like almost a Hemi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one.
You've got one more spark plug than I do.
Spark plug delete. I do.
They weren't redundant on that one, huh?
No. Cylinder one never has the issues. It's the other one. But we do have a little bit of a weird sit to our alternator, angle. So, and it's got a brand new belt on it. So I think maybe she's had a little bit of a throwing a belt issue.
Oh, you don't have cup holders, so you're just putting your cups up here.
Yeah, that's Mountain Dew.
That's a really good idea.
That's my Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I put my cup in the holders that are in the car. You just reach down and grab them. You don't have to pull over and get under your hood. I mean, this just seems like a lot to do, but you know, to each their own.
They didn't have cups back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From a classier time.
Yeah, they didn't do cups. It was chalices.
Yes.
Back then. Yeah, they just had like a fork.
Yeah.
So you could hang your wine glass. So this, if you can see, is how much oil we added to the Chevy Love the other night, plus a whole quart of Lucas. So that's how little oil was in it. Johnny, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, these are really tight because you never have to put oil in them, so they kind of get on there.
They're meant to open with the little grabby fingers on a stick.
Yeah. Exactly. Can I see that?
Yeah. Thank you. Johnny, you're not telling me your VQ burns oil.
I don't think it does. So I think when they changed the oil, they just didn't put enough in it. I think that's why it's low.
Yeah. Do you have a fresh oil change?
Yes. It does have a sticker. I think we're 1,000 miles from an oil change.
170,000 miles?
For the next oil change. That's not how many miles are on it. It's only got 168 on it.
It's 168,000 miles? Man. That thing took I was gonna say Kathy. I was gonna say Kathy to the grocery store and back a lot of times because that's an old people name, but I don't want to offend any Kathys. Like I know some Kathys.
Any Karens.
There's some Kathys that make me like really good pies, but I don't want to upset them. I think you need more oil, pal. Did you have any oil in it?
I don't know. Oil was none.
Yeah.
I checked it at the first stop. I just wiped it off with my shirt and it was on the dipstick.
Did you bend your dipstick?
Should see me trying to get this out at the gas station.
I bet.
No, this is easy reach, you know.
Easy.
In the retirement homes, you want everything to be easy reach.
Did you find that in the Jitterbug catalog?
Also, getting it back in is interesting, but luckily you don't have to check it often.
Yeah, she cashed in her retirement and she got herself a new car, got out from under this thing.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
It's like I'm unloading this as soon as I can.
Good.
Yep. Here we have pool.
Just a little sip before we leave.
So these here, if you need double the horsepower, you just take these and put them here, put that one there, and put that one there. It's a aftermarket setup.
We got the lightweight shoestring mount over here. Nice. That is an option. Added option. I think I'm just gonna zip tie. That's pretty tight, so I'm gonna zip tie the negative battery terminal to the truck, and that'll hold it all in place.
Do these not come with hold downs?
No, that is heavy. Hold downs are too heavy.
What is that? A shoelace?
Oh man, no, it's not.
So you can cook your potato on the exhaust, and you can relace your boots all in one go.
See, that's now secure. Is this supposed to be dual ignition? Actually,
Did they take the valve cover off to get this in? You can't take that out without taking the valve cover off.
well, what would you want to take it out for? I don't.
And that's why they did this one, because they put the valve cover back on. They forgot to put this spark plug in. That's why you're down a spark plug.
So why is there another? Are they supposed to be wrapping up around here? Oh yeah, that's what it is. That looks so much nicer. All right, I'm ready to hit the road. What about you guys?
Let's do it.
I really can't see anything behind me. It's driving me insane.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Hopefully, you think it's gonna come off in one piece, John? This tint that's been baking in the North Carolina sun for. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's satisfying, isn't it?
So far, it's doing pretty good. No air conditioning, no sound deadening. Any audio you guys get from my car, my truck, probably gonna be pretty rough. I think she'll make it the whole way. And I hereby solemnly swear that if this little Isuzu engine makes it with the knock it started with, when we get back, I'm gonna do a burnout until either the engine blows or one of the tires blow, or both. Whatever we can do.
Hey, I was going to set my cruise control to 55. What do you guys have yours set at?
No cruise control here.
Okay, I was just checking.
It's so hot down here. My hair is driving me insane.
Scott, that Altima's been tailing you for a while. No, man. I've been watching him. I think I'm gonna spike my brakes.
And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I forgot what I started fighting for. And if I have to,
Hour number one, how's everybody feeling?
I'm more of a percentage guy. What's our total hours here?
That would be 10%. Estimated time of arrival, 11:31. 624 miles to go.
Solid.
We got her, girl. We got it. She can do 624 miles, no problem. It's not even breaking a sweat.
All right, hour number one down. First impressions, comfortable seat, excellent fuel economy. Transmission feels really good. Cruising right along at 65, 70.
I mean, it might sound corny, but I think I'm in love with this thing.
You get it?
You may be in love, but this thing will take me to infinity and beyond.
Well, my Mighty Max is gonna get us back, so.
The Max will get us backs.
Devin, I can smell what throttle you're at.
We're 2 hours in. This girl's impressing me more and more.
Okay, we are officially hour two. Truck's running great, cruising right along. 65, 75. No weird noises or smells. She's just humming right along.
All right, we are 2 hours in and the Infinity is doing fantastic. Most importantly, the wheel balance is good. That was one thing that was gonna drive me insane, is if the steering wheel was shaking. So that's good. cruising speed's good. Looks like there might be some rain up here, and my windshield wipers are terrible. And I have a headlight out, so might have to stop and grab some wipers eventually. Yeah, it's doing fantastic. The ride is excellent. Unfortunately, I think I drank a little too much coffee, and I do have to pee.
You want to stop at the next gas station we see?
No, I do want a turn in that Chevy Love though. Should probably check the oil in Devin's car anyways. All right, you're about to see a man who's just done 3 hours in a Chevy Love.
It's so loud. It's insane.
You look like you just got out of a fight.
No, I'm actually having a fantastic time in here. The only thing is my brakes. They're fading to non-existent right now. I just started trying to slow down to get off for this exit, and I only have a left front brake, and it's an on and off switch. So, oh, that's funny. Where are we losing brakes at? Okay, that's brown. That's brown. I honestly, I mean, besides how bad it drives so good. It's so much fun to drive. Don't tell John, but I have to pee too. And find some brake fluids. I honestly don't know what's happening here. Still have oil.
You do have oil, definitely. There's oil everywhere.
I mean, it's a little bit dark and...
How is it?
Will it make it?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Doc, will it make it?
Your bearings smell great. That's what you want.
Yeah. Can you tell me, like, in parts per million, how much bearing is in here?
30 parts.
Okay.
30 parts per million main, and then about 10 parts per million
30
rod. It's an odd place for a dipstick.
It's way down there. I'm hoping that it actually goes into the oil pan. That looks good. Wires look good. It's actually, I got no qualms, man. It's running down the road just...
I can't believe you're doing 70 this thing. The speedometer stops at 80.
Oh, man. It actually has more. Once we get closer to home, I'm going to start seeing what it's actually got. It's pretty good. Like, wait, are we swapping for a bit?
You want to take a stint? Yeah, I filmed where I needed to film.
Yeah, so. I need a nap, so.
Yeah. Dude, I'm ready. I've been so excited to drive this thing. Everything's set up in the car. Do you want to take your phone charger? So you can set it up in the thing?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Guys, seriously, it just doesn't make the same charger as mine. So.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I don't like to poop anywhere but my own house. So we've been gone for like 2.5 days. So I'm glad what I'm saying is I'm glad you have leather seats.
The bathrooms at the beach house were so nice.
Check this out. I hope I'm not doing myself a disservice here because I'm going to be driving this for the next few miles.
You think he's gonna notice once he gets in this?
Probably.
Just tell him it was there already. We're good.
If you know, you know.
Dude, there's no cup holder. What do I do? What have you been doing?
Lid.
Lid?
Yeah, like this.
I don't have that.
Yeah. Well, I'll take care of this.
No,
It's fine.
I don't know.
What kind of coffee do you like?
That's pretty good. I don't know. I want it. I really want it.
Your coffee?
Yeah.
You want some tea?
Oh, can you dump it into here?
I can fill that up with some tea.
Can you fill this up? Dude, you are not having to take a dump and drinking coffee in my car.
Come on.
No shot.
This was my coffee. You stole it this morning.
No, that was an extra coffee.
Did you drink that one already?
Yes, I drank my first
We're
coffee.
halvesies on this one then.
Okay, fine. We'll go halvesies on that one.
All right. You already drank half of this.
Yeah, so you can have the other half. That's all you. All right, so how do I drive this thing?
It's pretty simple.
Gas, brake, clutch.
It's really just that. There's not a whole lot more to this thing.
Okay.
The climate controls seem to be stuck on heat, and also they don't shut off.
Okay.
But the good thing is they're only blowing on your feet.
Okay.
And then
good.
what else? So left ear pod or left earplug or something is really nice because it's so hot in there you have to have the windows down.
Okay.
Also, I've been clipping the walkie-talkie to my shirt on my right side.
Okay, that's a good idea.
To try to know if somebody's saying something, I'll at least know that you're talking and maybe not know what you're saying, but
okay, yeah.
at least know that
you're
somebody's
part of it.
having a conversation, you feel included. Turn signals do not shut off by themselves, and there's also a noise in the dash that sounds like the turn signals.
Okay.
So every once in a while, you just think that the turn signal's on for no reason.
Right.
Yeah, it'll just make this clicking sound that sounds like the turn signals.
Okay.
So don't pay attention to that. Drives down the road really straight, loves 68 miles an hour.
Okay, I'll try to keep her there.
That's the sweet spot. 65, wheel wobbles, 70 engine knobs. So 68 is the sweet spot.
Okay.
The shift knob is in the one spot that it stays tight, so don't turn it or it rattles like crazy.
Okay. It's carbon fiber too, that's cool.
Yeah.
Head gasket?
Yeah, that's just in case.
Good.
There's some more exhaust gaskets and stuff like that up under in the dash there. Actually, anytime you accelerate, the glove box doesn't latch.
Okay, so it just
flops open and makes you think that a wheel fell off because it's so loud.
Very cool.
Don't let that,
I'm just gonna preemptively open that now.
And then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, besides that, it drives really good.
Awesome.
You'll feel some rear end vibration.
Okay.
Pretty much always.
All right.
If it gets worse, give it gas. If that makes it worse, slow down.
All right. If it's worse, I'll do something.
Yeah. Try something.
Try everything.
Try to keep that from vibrating too much because I think the U-joint is self-destructing.
Okay.
So we'll try to get that at least to North Carolina, or to maybe the top of Virginia. We'll try to get before we lose a U-joint.
All right.
Wipers do work. Key gets really hot.
That's interesting. I can't wait to feel that.
Yeah. But besides that, it's pretty comfortable. There's no carpet, so your feet just kind of just go places because of the vibration. Also, the brakes, sometimes they seem pretty okay. Most of the time, they're not there. And then if you really need to stop, your left front wheel is your only stopping wheel, so kind of brakes, turn to the right.
Brakes turn to the right, gotcha.
And that'll keep you at least heading a little straight.
All right, well, that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, good. All right, let's hit it.
Can you tell me how to drive your car?
D, cruise control on off, and then you have the little toggle knob for cruise control up down. Air conditioning is already preset at 75.
Yeah. Do you have any napkins in there?
That's it. No, I don't. So you're not going to be able to wipe.
Okay. It's fine. It'll be fine. Sounds good.
Let's do it. First drive in the Chevy Love. Here we go.
So we're not going to talk about the wheel bearing that this thing needs then?
My wheel bearings are fantastic. Wow. Wow, those brakes are interesting. I've never driven this thing and we're getting on the highway right now. I mean, we're just right off the highway, so. Wow, these brakes.
Yeah, there is something wrong with the brakes on that car.
These brakes are like an on-off switch. That is insane. Is this a 4-speed?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't have my walkie near my head. I can't hear anything. It is so much louder in here than I expected. It drives down the highway shockingly well, though, besides being extremely loud.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really surprising, actually.
Remember, John, it's a 4-speed.
Yeah, I tried to go into 5th and it wasn't there.
I'm glad you didn't make it because 5th is self-destruct. I feel like I should get some elevator music going on in here. So we're doing 70 down the highway, and I can hear the engine knocking from here in the Chevy Love. All right, John, you've been in the Love for a while. Are you in love?
I am falling head over heels, yes.
What's your favorite part?
Honestly, the stability. I cannot believe the stability of this truck. I've driven like pretty nice Ford Rangers and stuff, and I feel like they don't track down the highway as good as this thing. It is really impressive.
Yeah, I agree with you. It does drive really nice. It was a good change from that Jeep the other night, that's for sure.
It genuinely does feel better than the Jeep. Like it drives surprisingly smooth. Y'all are making me want to get in on some of that Chevy love.
Good one, Scott. All right then, time for the bad news. What's your least favorite part?
My least favorite part is just the noise. It is just ambient noise in here is insane. It's not even exhaust. It is just road and wind. And I have the windows almost all the way up. But unfortunately, I can't put the windows all the way up because I think it'll kill me.
Yeah, it tends to be a little bit fumey in there.
Your favorite thing about the G35?
It is very, very comfortable. It's a fantastic cruising car. I'm already a big fan of the VQ to begin with, and to have one and something that you can drive across the country in is pretty cool.
Auto Trans was actually pretty surprising to me also. It's like pretty sporty, like when you're driving around town and getting on it and stuff.
Yeah, they did do a good job of keeping it feeling sporty and smooth at the same time.
What's your least favorite thing about the G35?
It has tight steering, which is good for a Grand Touring car. It feels good, but it also has a little bit of pull to the right. So the whole time I'm like just fighting a little bit to the left to stay straight. Besides that, there's not a whole lot to complain about. I mean, it drives nice. The climate controls are stuck in an optimal position for today's weather, so that's pretty cool. The seats are pretty comfortable, but the bottom of the seat seems a little narrow for my cheeks. So that could be a little wider. They definitely did a better job with visibility on this than the 350Z. I don't feel like I'm down in a Camaro like the 350Z feels like. Well, that brings me to my last question. My car and your car were both bought for $3,000. Would you trade?
I would love to own this thing and get it running right or do whatever to it and be able to just like take it to the store and throw mulch in the back. I mean, it has one of the coolest looking bedsides and tailgate setups I've ever seen. The front end is unbelievable too. I mean, when it's into your rear view mirror, it's like gonna make everybody look. It's definitely not American. So like when you tell people it's a Chevy Love, it's like very surprising. So it looks more European than anything in my opinion. But I'm not sure if I would trade. I do like the G35, and now that I have a car that tours like that, because I have nothing else that can really go any type of long distance, I kind of want to just like take it across the country.
I think we feel pretty similar. That's an A1 answer, I think. So I would say, to sum it up and moral of the story, if you're driving it by yourself, take the Chevy Love. If you're taking the wife, just give her some love in the Infinity.
Absolutely.
Woo, man, I missed you.
All right, this is my first drive in the Mighty Max. I am pretty excited. I cannot believe how quiet this car is, this truck.
So I am in John's Infinity and I like it. I'm not gonna tell him that, but this car is planted. It's got a nice power band. It handles really well, and it's so much more comfortable than my truck. It's got leather bucket seats. I love driving it. It's a really nicely refined car for $3,000. You can't beat it. You're not gonna get a better handling car than this for $3,000. I'm gonna try to see how long I can keep driving it to get my back a rest from that bench seat in my truck.
All right, status update. Our vibration has gotten a lot worse. Sounds like we're losing a U-tron. I haven't told the other guys yet, because if it becomes an issue and I have to admit it, we're gonna have to find a parts store and see if we can maybe get a U-joint, maybe grease this one. I don't know. I'm hoping it's a U-joint, nothing in the rear diff, but the vibration started being gone from about 50 to 70. Now it's, if I keep it at right around 62, it's gone. The rest
trucks, if you're doing like 60 and you slow down to like 55, to get back to 60 is just a nightmare. But this thing does it just fine. You can leave it in 5th gear, accelerate, no problem. This thing is insanely quiet, which is very surprising for $2,800. Usually when you buy cars at that price point, the exhaust is rusted off of them and everything's broken, but not this thing. It's doing really good. It's so quiet actually, like when you're letting the clutch out from a stop, it's hard to hear what the engine's doing. But yeah, this thing drives fantastic. Scott got it running really good. Apparently when he first picked it up, it was running pretty awful. So I'm pretty impressed with how he has this thing running. Yeah, it's a cool truck. The interior is awesome. It's the super 80s blue. The steering wheel's sweet, and I really like the shifter on it. So usually on trucks, the shifter is really far forwards and it comes back at an angle. This one is just straight out of the floor, straight up, and it's really cool. It shifts great. I think this thing was a great buy. I really like it.
Hey guys, you remember when those two silver cars passed us going pretty fast and kind of sped up and chased them a little? Yeah. Well, my vibration has gotten a lot worse.
What kind of vibration are you having?
I either am losing a pinion bearing or a U-joint, I'm not sure.
8 minutes, that's where the nearest one is.
It'll make it. It's been going on for a little while, and I just didn't want to tell you guys. 8 minutes to the nearest gas station, and hopefully that gas station is a covered gas station because it's raining pretty good. It's vibrating so bad, it just knocked the passenger window crank off. It's not like we're still 500 miles from home or anything. I'm not calling Dad. Not even if there's a fire. I mean, best case scenario, that's U-joints. If it's pinion bearing, I don't know what we're gonna do. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm taking this tint off. Sitting on the side of the road, I would at least want to be able to look at something. Good enough. Oh my, the throttle's sticking worse now too. These guys are just talking about how good of a time they're having. I'm glad they're having a good time, because they're my friends. It's fine. All right, we just pulled up to a gas station. I gotta get a spring on that. I can't get it to idle down. That'll be easy. We're gonna have to find a parts store around. I mean, there's no way this thing is gonna continue with that U-joint like that. So we're either gonna have to fix that U-joint or something. All right, we're leaving the gas station, heading to a parts store. My throttle is getting really stuck now. Trying to hold it back with the brake, but also my brakes don't work. So that's cool. First thing, we need to get a throttle return spring on this thing because that's kind of dangerous. We're about 7 minutes from an AutoZone. We'll get there and then start fixing things as we can. Good thing it's not raining, right?
The Chevy Love is having some issues, so we're pulling over to check it out. Apparently it's got a really bad vibration. Hopefully it's something that absolutely needs replaced for us to get home. Hopefully it's a U-joint and we can just buy some hammers and do it in the parking lot. A pinion bearing, I don't know. I don't know about a pinion bearing in one of those in an AutoZone parking lot. I'm sure we could do it. I think it's closed case, if I had to guess. So you can just pull the whole carrier out and do the pinion bearing. Wouldn't be able to set your lash quite right, but that would be fine. Probably better than what he has.
I'm about to shut it down. It's idling way too high. Oh, green light. Fire back up. A lot of things happening at one time. But I gotta get it fixed before Scott drives it because he's gonna say mean things about it when he drives it if it's running bad. So we gotta get it fixed up. Okay, well, this portion of the show was brought to you by neglect, procrastination. Why change it now when you can change it in the rain later? So, I gotta go in the auto zone here, see if they've got any parts we can use. They're gonna start transferring everything from this mini truck to that mini truck. All the tools are in those totes. We've got some other things there. We probably won't put the wheels in there yet because we might use the wheels to get some more room under here. I think with the 4 of us, we might be able to actually lift this thing. Like, we could pick up right here, 2 on each side once everything's out of the back. Get it high enough that we can slide one of these tires under that tire so that we can get enough room to slide underneath, right?
Yeah.
While you guys are getting this stuff transferred over, I'm gonna see if they have a U-joint in there for this thing, in case that's what it is, because what it feels like, and get some throttle springs to start getting the throttle fixed real quick. Anything you need? You guys need anything from the store?
No, let's get to
I'm making a store run. You need anything?
Some milk, some eggs.
Dude, honestly, we could make dinner out here. I'm hungry.
We might.
Just gonna transfer this stuff over, try to lighten it up. Dude, look at us putting stuff in your truck.
My truck?
In your truck. Here, the bed is perfectly scratched. I love it. It's not like just this bed's like perfectly scratched also. That's heavier than I thought it would be.
What's this?
I don't know.
Is that his bumper?
Yeah, I guess it is his bumper because he does not have it. I think these look cool without a bumper on them. All right, I'm gonna slide under there and see what I can figure out.
To be honest, it made it a lot farther than I thought it was going to. So.
I have an idea. Oh, it doesn't come off from this. Probably still worth it though to rip it off. Use this to lay on.
I can throw the car cover under there.
Or we could just use the car cover.
I don't want to ruin your car cover.
Seriously? Better to ruin a car cover than it is to ruin a car. We're good.
Wow, this thing's pretty low. Oh, that's better. Looks like it has a newer U-joint in it. Well, can you get in there and hold the brake and pop it out of gear? Haha, there's the problem.
What is it?
That is fantastic news. We'll have it fixed in a jiff. The bolts from the drive shaft to the rear diff are loose. We just need to tighten them up.
All right, let's try it, Nathan. Let's see if it's even gonna work. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
Let's try it.
One side at a time.
You got a spot that. Ready? A little higher.
Yeah, go higher.
Oh man, it's on its. Get reset. Oh, ready?
Yeah, we're trying to push it.
Yeah, if you got a hand.
If you want to push this tire in.
Yeah, push the tire in on the other side. If you want to kick the tire in on the other side, that'd be awesome.
Pick up nice and high.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Got it, you got it, you got it.
All right.
Got it. Woo!
Oh.
Who needs a jack? Thank you, buddy.
Whoa.
Appreciate you.
Perfect. Appreciate you.
It was.
All right.
Let's see what tools we're gonna need.
We're gonna test that.
Well, now that we found the loose bolts, which is a fantastic thing, we'll climb up under there, get those bolts tightened up. I think maybe while we're under here now, and I procrastinated already, maybe check the gear oil real quick if it's possible. Yeah, I mean, Now I kind of feel bad.
This thing's so low to the ground, I could hardly reach on it. I could barely get my hand up in there to touch the drive shaft.
Okay.
It was crazy low. I couldn't even get my head under there. So.
Well, shout out to AutoZone. Guys came over and helped us lift it up, get the wheels underneath of it. Overestimated how strong we were. I really thought Scott could do it by himself, to be honest. I mean, look at him. Look at him. You looking at him?
Just look at it.
I mean, jeez.
Just look at me. Look at me.
It's a new U-joint.
Yeah, brand new. Go up and...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know why?
Dude, they're just...
That's not where the lock washers go, friend.
They go on the other side.
They go on the other side. While we're under here, let's admire.
Yeah, give her a shake.
How clean this is, dude.
Look at how clean she is. Bro. I don't buy junk. You're not junk.
Yeah.
I don't see any big leaks in the rear diff, so that makes me
No,
happy.
man, that's
Do you
good.
see on the back there, Scotty, do you see a service hole to check to fill it?
Yes, right here.
Will you please fill my fill hole?
I will service your service hole.
All right, that's Scott's job. Delegate. So let's get a couple wrenches and start tightening that up. Maybe we will remove them all and put the lock washers on the right side?
No. You looking around it with your arm like that? I'm gonna go get a wrench. I think it's about a 25 or 26. Okay, we don't have a wrench. If I had to guess.
I mean, don't get crazy. Let's see how much a wrench is first.
Oh, it's alright. I'm gonna put it under all in auto, so actually I don't care. I don't care if it's $100.
I bought some WD-40. You want to try spraying that on there first?
So you really wanted to slip off?
Before you go spending money.
Well, the wrench is $20 and the WD-40 is $15, so.
But I needed the WD-40 for something else.
Good thing we pulled over, dude. Those were about to fall off.
Yeah, they were. It was getting horrendous.
There was nothing left.
Yeah, man. Glad we caught it when we did.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Can you imagine if they broke?
I was not playing it up for the camera at all, which I wouldn't do that. And I wasn't. So because this U-joint looks brand new, doesn't have a grease fitting, does it? So I'm gonna assume there's a nice U-joint that has grease in it. And then go tell those AutoZone guys thank you for
your
finding
service.
that. But I think we're gonna
pass for how much was it? Yeah, we're probably gonna pass.
Yeah,
on
dude,
that.
it was like $16.
Woo!
So we're not gonna tell anybody about this, right? It's not the truck's fault.
It's probably gonna fix your off-throttle vibration.
Oh, it definitely is. I don't think if we put fuel in this, we would have been able to pick it up.
No,
It was that close to being.
Yeah, that was everything I had.
Weight means quality, though.
Scott, did you buy a wrench?
No, I didn't.
Did they let you borrow it?
They did.
Nice guys.
And it's smaller.
They open it?
He opened it and everything. I told him not to. I said, I'm just gonna check.
Well, now you're wrong.
You gotta go
They're
back.
gonna have to open it.
You gotta tell them it worked when you go back
Then
in
they
there.
have to open another.
Wrenches.
Did you find the right one?
I don't know. I have a 50-50 shot of it being this one and a 50-50 shot of it being this one.
How many times are you supposed to purchase a wrench?
No more than twice. Okay, I think we have a winner. We're at 15/16. Sorry, AutoZone. Okay, so we're gonna set that there like we never used it. We're gonna set this here like we never used it. And we are going to check the rear diff. Now, let's see. Down a little low, but I'll show you a trick that I usually use. If we have.
Can't sing on camera. We're back again from the parts store right over there. Thanks to the guys in this AutoZone. They've been very nice. They been super helpful. So we're gonna replace the missing bolt that fell out. The other three are still in there. I think this is about the right size. Scott is still under there checking the rear diff oil while
we are up in the air. It's easy to get to.
Got it.
John is over there. What are you doing?
What? New bolt.
Is the right size and the right length.
Didn't even take another bolt in with you. That's impressive.
I'm a bolt whisperer.
What are you looking at? You never seen a drain plug before?
Oh, that's where it's meant to be, huh? That thing. I mean, you're probably right.
I think so. Wait, that has
So
better hooks than these, but that's a bigger spring.
Is there just not holes? I think it's missing something. Oh, wait. No, it's got to be missing a piece of its linkage or something, and that's why it's getting stuck too. It's a little bit floppy, and that's not tight. So, we don't have a hole. Is that my clutch? No. That's
no way.
Dude,
no wonder your
no
clutch
wonder
feels
it's
so bad.
heavy, dude. See that pulley with that cable? So that's a pulley that redirects a cable that comes from over there to the clutch pedal. Cable comes from the clutch pedal over here, makes it 90, down to some mechanical levers down in here that redirects to another cable that goes back to the clutch.
Hey Scott, come check out his prehistoric clutch. It looks like a torture device.
That clutch is so heavy. It's crazy heavy. I think we're gonna fix that with water displacement 40.
Good.
The hell
Scott,
is it?
I know how much you like to lube things. Can you find more of that assembly down there? It reminds me of, like, you've seen those videos of like the marble that starts somewhere and then falls and then hits something and it rolls and then
That is
turns
insanity.
on a fan that blows a sailboat. I think it's called a Whoopi Goldberg machine.
Guess we'll try that.
It seems like a lot of spring that's gonna, oh my goodness. That's too much. It's too stretched out already on the Chevy Love. Do you have that croissant wrench, Scotty?
Yeah, I have access to it.
Can you tell somebody where it's at? I'll go get it. You don't have to get it. Thank you. For the best. I try. We got a lot of angle here that I don't want. I'm just gonna give that a quick.
There you go.
That looks a whole lot straighter. I think we can use that shoulder spring now. There we go.
It's gonna be
I like that setup. I despise these little metal clips. They were on the Datsun.
Yeah.
So I haven't looked yet to see what it looks like down in there. We're gonna keep it that way for now, I think. Cool. Anything else we need to take care of while we're here? We wanted to get a fuel cap, but it was too expensive. It was way out of budget. So.
Ooh, you got some Bondo over here.
Well, that's really strong.
Dude, when he first started going, I was like, dude, that thing's gonna flip up and just take the bed off this truck.
Oh, that throttle spring.
Now it can shut and start like it should.
All right, we think we got her fixed up. We have a throttle return spring on the carburetor. We checked the rear diff oil, it's full of oil. We found that the bolts holding the rear drive shaft to the rear differential, the pinion bolts, were very loose. Actually, one was missing, so we got those tightened up. Luckily, it was just that and not replacement part, because they didn't have the part here. But the guys at this AutoZone were so nice that they called a local AutoZone that had them in the area, and they had them on hold. They were getting ready to send somebody over there to get them for us. We really appreciate that. We ended up finding those loose bolts. We got those fixed up. So we're back on the road. I gotta go pick up some fuel. The other guys just went to get a sandwich, so we'll go meet them and get back on the road. So we just pulled out of the gas station and my blower motor shut off. my turn signals aren't working, and I have a generator light on, so we're gonna figure that out real quick. Probably a fuse blown or something simple, hopefully, and we'll get back on the road again. We're back in here again.
Back in with the Chevy Love. Just for context, no editing, it's been 6 minutes.
Now, I don't know why, but we have a blown glass fuse, and the good thing about glass fuses is we didn't bring any. So, I do have some aluminum foil. Hopefully it's not a circuit issue. I mean, it blew the fuse, so something's probably broke, but this is the time to cut back to me getting a piece of aluminum foil to Brad, because I noticed we didn't have any glass fuses. So there's a piece of aluminum foil that I packed away in my glove box in case this happened. It's folded up into a little square. There it is. So whether you're a professional or not, don't try this at home. I don't know if maybe I kicked, so my headlight switch doesn't mount anywhere, and it kind of bounces around. I don't know if maybe I kicked it getting out of the car or something and arced it off and blew it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this aluminum foil around this fuse to get a circuit connected again, and then have John use his famous sniffer to see if anything's on fire.
See if I can't sniff out the problem. Oh yeah, that was definitely it. It was this. Right here?
Think so?
Oh yeah. No,
no. Smells hot.
My sniffer's telling me no, unfortunately.
This feels so
Dirty.
I got my big Sasquatch fingers in here. Wow. How long can a guy fumble? We almost got it. John, that's not funny.
I like that.
All right, that is about, hold on, 18 amps. That's how much power. That's how much power it'll travel. So this will burn up at about 18 amps, which is good. 3 amps off, you can't ask for more than that. All right, I hear the blower motor kick back on. John, are we on fire?
Nope.
Okay, well that's good enough for me.
Yep.
Back at it again.
There you go, buddy.
Getting better by the minute.
All fixed up.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me make sure my generator lights goes out and we're good. Headlights. Turn signal. There you go, buddy. Thank you. All right, back on the road again. What do you think, Scott?
Let's go. Let's go. Got how many hours left?
6.
Okay, so
Ish.
2 mild breakdowns, not bad.
Yeah.
If
Halfway there.
halfway there, if we get 2 other mild ones, all good. We can.
Yeah, that's
handle
fine.
it.
I mean, if we math that out and we broke down every 3 miles for the next 600 miles, we could get home sometime next week.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool with that.
I did a little diagnostics while you were doing that.
On what?
My headlight.
What's wrong with your headlight?
Ain't no bulbs in it.
They're just not in there.
There's not.
Is that maybe why they're in the trunk?
why they're in the trunk, dude?
It's so smart. It's connecting. What's on the wall? It's on the wall, man.
Alright, so I've owned the G35 for a little over 24 hours now, and I've put about 500 miles on it. Things I've learned about it so far. What do you get for $3,000 when you buy a G35? It's in pretty good shape, it's not very rusty. The wheels, really bad curb rash. Something with the right side quarter panel and bumper area. I don't know if it's been resprayed, but it looks like there's no clear coat on it. Rest of the body's in pretty good shape though. Marker lights are all busted off in the front. Overall, outside condition, pretty decent. The interior though, is bad. The dash is like disintegrated and cracked and it's a mess. The passenger seat is like completely destroyed. I don't even know how that happened. The driver's seat is slightly ripped, but it's not in that bad a condition. A lot of the plastics around the seats and stuff, that's all broken. The center console lid is floppy. It's also a little broken. As far as things that work and don't work, air conditioning works. It's always on. You can't shut it off, but it works. Nothing in the center splash, radio, climate controls, none of that works at all. It lights up when you turn your headlights on, but there's no functionality at all. Now, if you hit the power button on the steering wheel for the radio, static comes on, and that's it. You can't change the radio station, you can't do anything. I haven't tried to put a CD in it, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that doesn't work either. Fuel gauge is a liar. Like I said, it was at like 3/4 of a tank, then it went down to 1/4 of a tank really quickly, and I thought that was weird. I pulled into a gas station, filled it up, and it took 15 gallons, which if I had to guess, this probably only has like a 16, 17 gallon tank max. Can't trust it, doesn't work at all. Speedometer, tachometer, perfect. Temperature gauge, seems to work good. It's never overheated, haven't had an issue with that. We got an airbag light flashing, we've got a TPMS light, and we have a check engine light. Supposedly the check engine light's for the O2 sensor. I don't know, I haven't scanned it myself. I honestly didn't think I'd be getting something OBD2, so I didn't even bring a scanner. Engine and transmission, perfect. Engine runs awesome, no issues. It's nice and quiet, it's got a stock exhaust on it. Transmission's great, everything seems to work fine. I thought for some reason maybe they would have put a better diff in the G35 over the 350Z, because the 350Z's had open diffs. Turns out this also has an open diff. I tested that out a little bit ago, and yeah, it's just inside wheel. Everything up here, there's like a clock and a compass, outside temperature, all that works. Power windows work, power mirrors work. I think that's about it. Oh, heated seats and power seats work. I don't know about the passenger side. I haven't actually touched the passenger side. There's one button for like the rear up and down on the seat that doesn't work. The rest of it works. Brakes feel good. Brakes feel really good, actually. It needs an oil change at 170,000 miles, and we're at 168, so it's been serviced somewhat recently. But yeah, overall, I don't know, I think for $3,000 a G35, it's a decent deal. I think what all these cars really prove, though, is that cheap, fun cars are still out there. You don't have to spend a ton of money to have fun. Sure, this car's a little beat up, but I mean, $3,000 and you can go do anything you want in this car. You know, it's sporty, you can take it long distance, obviously, like we are. It runs great, and I mean, $3 grand and then put some minimal maintenance into it, and there you go, you have a great, fun car. The Mitsubishi Mighty Max, you could turn that into whatever you want. There's so many possibilities with that truck, and he paid $2,800 for it. Same with the, well, I don't know so much with the Chevy Love. I think trying to find a good condition Chevy Love would not be cheap. Devin got a really good deal on it because it is very clean for a Chevy Love. I mean, I don't know what a clean Chevy Love goes for, but I imagine it's quite a lot. But even his truck, if you were willing to put in some time with it, you would have something extremely unique and extremely fun. So, I mean, these cheap cars are still out there. I know it's looking bleak for the used car market. Everything's going way up, and you know, to get a 240 or to get any type of old Civic or something like that, they're all just going through the roof. But, you know, if you look around and you message enough people on Facebook Marketplace and you hit them with lowball offers, eventually someone will take it, and you might be able to get yourself a pretty cool car for a good price.
It's these coats and lids.
It's ridiculous.
It's stupid. I don't know why they would set it up like that.
Stupid design. Here,
I really do like this truck. It's pretty cool.
I was watching when you were driving and watching this flop around, and I was thinking to myself, how many times is this going to flop around before it flies off?
I think we need to conclude a video from earlier too while we're under a light like this.
A bunch of fish and shrimp. Yes.
Scott, how's that vacuum leak? It was running a little fishy, that's for sure.
I think he's just used to it.
I was gonna say, it's not bad. Is it bad? It's there.
Alright. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's there. At first I was like, it must be there because he would have mentioned
The
something.
gun rack? Hey, my dome leg works.
It's just,
Alright, I'm lost.
there's something fishy about the interior of your car, that's all.
Dude. What's behind my seat?
Be careful. Might bite you.
I don't even know how to flip it up. There we go.
I'm
What?
so happy it worked.
Modelo's?
That's so funny. That has nothing to do with
I
it.
thought he found it and was like,
What
just
is this? Seriously? Hush puppies?
the hush puppies isn't what stinks.
It's eating them. It's not a hush puppies.
Oh, I messed up.
That's grouper, dude. It's expensive stuff.
It's blackhead grouper.
How's it taste?
Oh shit.
It's good.
Dude, I'm hungry, man. Is it rotten? It's rotten.
I mean, it's from last night.
Oh man. So
So it's been sitting in there since last night?
no,
Oh.
it hasn't been sitting
It was
there
in
that
the
long. I wouldn't
fridge
do
last
that.
night, but it was in your truck this morning.
That's where it went.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's 10 o'clock. We have 5 hours and 20 minutes left. So we're gonna switch out. I'm driving the Love. Devin's driving the Mighty Max.
I'm excited.
Yeah, baby. All right. What am I in for?
You're gonna love it.
You gotta. It's
I
gotta
can't stop. That was genuine. I actually didn't mean to do that. This is how much we've been driving in the last 2 days. Wow. Want to see my farmer's stand? Oh, that's never seen.
Let me see the other side.
Well, it's the wind.
The wind, yeah.
The wind's been blowing
Right
my
there.
shirt all day.
Let me see the other side.
We are back on the road, and I have the pleasure of driving the Chevy Love.
All right. Getting into Scott's rig here. It's obviously Scott's rig.
I gotta move the seat up like 10 feet.
I gotta slide this seat back like 10 feet. Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is.
Alright, I'm about ready.
Wow, that took a second.
Is this thing running?
Oh, there it is.
It's running. It's so quiet.
What is this?
I'm gonna stay in the back because my headlights don't work.
This is wild. How has he driven this thing? Oh my god. How the hell has he driven this thing so long? It is falling apart. And the clutch pedal is so difficult to press. Dude.
This thing is a whisper.
Dude, there's oil on the floorboards in here.
That's the only way to keep it from rusting.
Oh my god. The brakes. Who needs brakes, right?
I can hardly tell if this thing's running or not. Scott, watch those brakes, by the way. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's okay if you need to give me a little love tap. Nothing, huh?
Dude, if I rear end my own truck with this, I'm gonna be.
That was in my top 5 puns.
I was laughing, but my button wasn't pressed.
Scott, so what do you think of the love?
Dude. Can't do it anymore, dude. It's too much. It's a visceral experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something. I've never driven something that was so cool, yet like so dangerous. But this is it. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. So, yeah.
I love looking at it.
I love looking at it.
Can you guys stop saying love? I mean, for the love, dude.
I enjoy looking at it.
John, how is the Infinity running?
Fantastic.
My dude's back
nice.
Yeah,
he's just
running
cruise control on. Oh, you're losing some.
I'm losing some trim. I'm losing some. The headlights are bad. The headlights are really bad.
Yeah. The Mighty Max was a trusty steed.
Dude, she's an easy ride.
I mean, you're not winning any races.
No.
Like any races.
Yes. The only car here that you might win a race with is John's.
Oh, for sure.
And even then,
Yeah, dude, we should run them.
You want to race right to the bingo palace.
Where even are we?
Dude, look how cute that corner store is.
The Corner Mart. Because this is the only corner they have.
Yeah, this is
the only intersection.
small town.
We were on that road for like what, 40 or 50 miles, and there was just nothing.
This is more comparable to Ford Ranger power, but I feel like it does better on the highway than a Ford Ranger. When you're like accelerating through town, it feels just like a 2.3 Ranger, but then on the highway, I feel like it's better.
This thing does well on the highway. It's really quiet. Super quiet.
Maybe that's why every Ford Ranger I've ever driven has been like that loud.
Definitely needs some shocks though. Show us.
Carb.
oh, it is bouncy.
Oh,
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's see. All right, girl, it's me and you. We got 3.5 hours left.
Hi.
So, what are you doing?
Oh, I just need to wake up. That thing's putting me to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I need a little excitement in my life.
Yeah, you gonna drive the Chevy Love like splashing your face with cold water?
Yep, absolutely. As soon as I get rolling, I'm gonna be just wide awake.
All right. I want to know what love is.
You guys gotta stop.
Why is it cold here? It's so
Freezing.
Yeah, it's cold here, man.
So,
It's like 3:39 down with me.
Oh, yeah. We got a leak.
Okay.
She
Coolant.
was having a hard time with those hills. So I'm thinking,
Getting on the fan.
no.
yeah, water pump.
Is it the water pump?
Maybe.
It's the hose.
Is it the radiator?
No, it's,
It's the engine.
is it the head gasket? I don't know.
Is it the thermostat?
I know I was pushing her too hard.
There's water.
I was thinking the whole time.
Yeah, it's hitting the fan.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't think it's the water pump.
Probably the
I
radiator.
think it's coming from the radiator.
Well, it's down the side of the block.
I think it's getting blown back from the fan.
Yeah?
It wouldn't blow forward. Fan,
No.
fan blows air the other way.
Oh, it's all up here.
Yeah, it's.
Maybe the seam. Could be the. Nah. Could be that lucky.
Cap does look crooked.
I'm gonna get a rag.
So Scott.
Who has heat? I don't think any of us have heat.
I got heat. This thing will heat you out.
You did?
That's it. There's all my heat.
I think I have heat. My blower works, and I have a heat option.
Well, I'm excited to see. We haven't needed it yet.
Yeah, we haven't needed it yet.
How is that thing?
It's warm in there. It's keeping it at 79, so.
Yeah. At least it's stuck on auto and not just full blast AC.
Is it 79? Is that what it's stuck at?
75.
75. 79 would be a little warm.
When I first picked it up, I thought it was just full blast AC, and then I noticed it kept changing, and I was like, oh, it's on. Got some in there.
I mean, I think I do.
You could use the stuff to wash your windshields.
That is got alcohol in it. The only bottle I have is,
You have sweet tea.
we could put sweet tea in there. Scott, you want some sweet tea?
Dude, look at him. He looks so good in that hoodie. I love when he wears that hoodie. Look at him. As soon as this video drops, dude, OK Grocery is going to be flying off the shelves.
Oh, my bad.
Easy. Easy.
Can I do it?
Easy. Easy.
No, that's not fair. I would have had it. You bumped me, dude.
Feels like there's no water in there.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on it. But if it loses a half gallon per hour, I've got 2 gallons. Do the math.
You do the math.
We'll make it home.
We have the eerie light sound. Listen. Listen, everybody.
Will she make it home?
I thought it would never end. We made it.
Thank you everybody for making it this far in the video. We put a lot of work into this video. We all have full-time jobs, so this video's this amount of work is fun to fit in the schedule. But we made it all happen. We had a great time.
I know at least my favorite part of this whole trip was really being able to showcase what you can do on a budget. You know, if you want to get your buddies together and go on a trip and get some cars, what you can really do. I know it always seems like out of reach to do something like this, but if you can scrounge up a few $1,000s, hit up enough people, eventually you'll get some cool cars. You know, just kind of always remember, cheap cars are still fun and fun cars are still cheap. So stay out there, keep trying to find these cars.
And just because we got these cars home does not mean we're done with them. So what we need you to do is drop in the comments. Let us know which one's your favorite. Let us know what you think we should do with them. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell so you can be on top of our next videos.
And if you have any ideas for future videos, drop them in the comments too. Things you would like to see us do. These are my best friends, so we're more than welcome to do more adventures like this, as long as we have the support. Mustang. Dude, seriously, Mustang, watch out.